I'm Dr. Carrie Fierstein, CEO of Allied Physicians Group and pediatrician. Pediatricians are specialists in all aspects of child and adolescent health: physical, mental, social, and emotional. The clinicians of Allied Physicians Group are dedicated to developing a trusting relationship with all of our families, one that helps them raise strong, healthy children. It is important that children learn that their body belongs to them and no one can touch it without their permission. Children need to know that it is not okay if someone looks at or touches their private parts, or asks them to look at or touch anyone else's private parts. The underwear rule helps them to recognize an obvious and easy to remember border: their underwear. Pediatric providers are in the unique position to provide this valuable information in a developmentally appropriate way. Physicians often need to examine the entire body during a medical exam. The symptom of a sore throat might necessitate examination for rash in the groin area. Complaints of abdominal pain might require examination of the testicles. Yearly WellCare exams are a time to focus on growth and development and to check for signs of hormonal activity at all ages. The genital exam is a teaching opportunity, a time for us to introduce the underwear rule and the concept of permission to touch. At the time of the genital exam, I strongly recommend that clinicians announce what you're going to do before you do it. Model the asking of permission of the child and or the parent, depending on the age of the child. If the child and parent are amenable, this will take seconds. If the child or the parent is hesitant, that is exactly the family that needs more discussion and explanation. Most of us have already found our own way to approach this. Here is one possible script. I am going to examine your penis now. Usually, you shouldn't allow anyone to touch you underneath your underwear. It's allowed today because I'm the doctor and mommy and daddy are here, okay? Then pause and look for consent from the child and the parent. In my experience, if the child is hesitant, in a younger child, the parent will reassure them. If an older child is hesitant, it becomes a discussion which needs to be had. Raising the subject of privacy and consent from an early age reminds children that pediatricians are trustworthy adults in whom children can confide. Discussing these concepts in front of the parents demonstrates that these topics can be addressed in a developmentally appropriate way. These types of interactions and teachable moments will remind parents of the value of an ongoing relationship with their pediatrician for yearly WellCare as well as for minor and chronic problems. Thank you for listening.